When the noobs start in Minecraft, they start to cut wood, but they all do something horrible, and that is leave trees floating, making the forest look disgusting. Absolutely all of us who started Minecraft have done this. However, the pro players do it in a way to take advantage of it and use the floating trees to their advantage. If you are in a UHC or PvP competition, you can leave some trees unfinished, and in this way confuse your enemy. You just have to hide where you have not cut down the trees, and when your enemy approaches, they will follow the false trails that you left thanks to the uncut trees, and when they run away, you will be able to get out without problems. There are many ways to take advantage of these uncut trees, but tell me below in the comments, how will you take advantage of it? And remember that if you subscribe to this channel, you will be a When noobs create their chest, many times they make a mistake and break the chest without a sealed touch. If you don't break it with a sealed touch enchantment, then it will drop 8 of obsidian. But true pro players take advantage of this mechanic of their chest to have super obsidian storage. Technical players make mega obsidian farms, collecting many obsidian stacks in a short time, because a normal chest full of obsidian stacks can fit more than 1728 obsidian blocks. But if we store it in another chest, it will fit more than 13,824. Only the real pros are so rich that they store all their obsidian in another chest. You take out a few stacks, you place them in the floor, and you break them with your efficiency 5. In this way, you are storing many more obsidian blocks. Those will give a better utility to the Enderman farms that later are of no use. Things of Noob Storm. Oh, I need food. Oh, food, I need food. Food. Noobs usually eat pufferfish, without knowing that they will get poisoned later. The real pros don't waste this food and use it for their pets. Well, if you are in Minecraft Bedrock and your wolves help you to kill a horde of zombies, they will love that you give them pufferfish, and they eat it. And the best thing is that they regenerate their life. They will not get poisoned. Things of noobs turn into The noobs do very bad things in the mines, because when they finish mining enough materials, many times they just place furnaces anywhere. Admit it, we all make a mess with the furnace, but these are far from helping you, and it's going to take a lot of time. Also, the first thing the noobs do is a little armor, but if instead of armor you invest in a super efficient furnace, you can obtain materials much faster, and now you make your armor. First, invest in some hoppers, place some chests, put the hoppers on top, some furnace, some more hoppers, another little chest here, and finally some chests with other hoppers in the back. With this simple machine you can save a lot of time. In the back just place the coal, and on top the minerals you want to burn. Absolutely everything burns automatically, and the molten materials will fall into the chest. Things of noob turn into The noobs have always had problems with the wolves, because surely it has happened to you that these wolves start chasing you and destroy you with a few blows. But a true pro takes advantage of the situation. A pro hits the wolves and run away. Try to escape as much as possible and escape with a boat until the dogs don't follow him. And if another enemy approaches this area, the player who comes chasing him will be scared and will hit the textures of the new angry ones. If you do it right and manage to escape properly, then you will be able to troll your enemies quite a bit. Things of noob turn into Have you ever fought on horseback? Sometimes it can be somewhat complicated, and when you are shooting and suddenly you throw a few potions of damage, unfortunately your horse ends up dying. I think that it has happened to all of us, that we have used potion or damage potions and ended up doing damage to our horses or maybe to our pets. The pros don't use ordinary horses, they use skeleton horses. When the pros get their skeleton horses, obviously they look super epic when they battle, but the most epic thing is that they threw damage potions at their skeleton horses. Well, when an enemy starts to hit our horse, we simply launch damage potions. We kill the enemy, but we also heal our skeleton horse. Skeleton horses are healed with damage potions. Things of noob turn into The Java Edition noobs spam the tools all the time without knowing that there is cooldown. In Java Edition we have to let the sword charge to be able to do more damage, but any noob starts spamming the click. But spamming the click can be a good strategy in these versions. If you are in a Skywars game and only get a few tools, it doesn't matter. A real pro can kill you with a wooden sword, and you can take advantage of click spam. Even a full diamond can be click spam. You spam and that's it, you have killed it. Noob things turn into We all know that noobs love to exploit absolutely everything they see, but TNT can be something very pro. Pros don't waste time exploding things with TNT in a silly way. Pros use this precious resource to create technical farms. Well, they make mechanisms called quarries. The quarries are TNT duplicating flying machines which allow us to make huge perimeters, later mine the excess, then build the perimeter, and on these perimeters create the most efficient farms in all Minecraft. And you? Will you use the TNT properly? Things of noobs turn into Have you ever seen a noob build beacons? Many of us know that there are different levels of lighthouses, but when noobs start building these lighthouses, they think that the bigger the lighthouse, the more powerful will be. But once they finish the maximum level, many times they think that they can continue increasing the level size and create even more powerful beacons. But while the beacon of more than 5 blocks in height doesn't give more power to the beacon, the pros have used a very similar mechanism, and this is the multiple magical beacon. All you have to do is have a beacon at maximum level, but increase the size a bit. Once we increase the size, you will have something asymmetrical like this, but you have to add one more layer, and now you have this pyramid that looks like it was made by a noob. But if you place magic beacons like this, now you have 4 max level magic beacons and 1 extra, instead of using a lot of blocks and making bunch of ugly looking beacons. You can make them mega beacon. Just let's go here and place all the powers, and everything will stay at level 2. In fact, we can remove all the corners and it will continue to work, and so you have a super epic beacon that also occupies fewer blocks. Things up noob turn into We have already talked about how many tried to hatch a dragon egg for us, and many times they are trolled thinking that there are ways to make the egg grow, and in the end they discover that the egg is useless. But really the pros have found an incredible use by dragon egg, placing a piston and the dragon egg on top, and then go back a few chunks and go back like this. You will be able to see how the dragon egg have just crossed the bedrock. This is widely used in technical games. I hope you liked this video very much. On the left, I left you the last episode of this series, and on the right, a video suggested by the YouTube algorithm.